Joining us now is Carlos Guitierrez, the former U.S. Commerce Secretary and a CNBC contributor. It's great to see you again, Mr. Secretary. I mean, look, the market, the market seems to agree. Look, I like to look at a stock like Aptiv, right? 40% or whatever supply exposure to Mexico. It's still up. It's higher now than it was on election day. So they seem to think that this is not really going to happen the way that it could in a couple of hours. What do you say?
You know, what I think we're seeing is a kind of the hyper acceleration of a trend that started 20 years ago, which is expanding the scope of trade agreements. What's really driving the decision tomorrow is fentanyl and immigration. And Mexico has done a pretty good job on both. Border crossings are dropping. Just recently, Mexico, what they call expelled a prisoner who's a notorious drug dealer who's been in jail for a long time. The U.S. is trying to get him for 30 years, and that's something that President Trump and President Sheinbaum just achieved. So it's a big win, and if the president is looking for a way to stall or to delay, that is an excellent opportunity. You know, another option is to apply tariffs, but perhaps more surgically and not as broad. So I think there's a way out on Mexico. It doesn't have to be the full 25%. Canada's tricky because we're talking about the relationship of the two leaders, and that's not very good. And that could influence. But it'll be interesting to see. I think there's a chance that with Mexico, it's either a partial tariff or maybe a delay.
Carlos, what do you think happened with the border? You are right. Border encounters are the lowest level in 20 years. They've collapsed in the last month. To be fair, they were on the decline the last few months. What really changed? Was it just the White House? Was it something else?
Well, the momentum established by the administration on immigration, I think, has sent a big message to people that don't try to cross. The environment is not friendly. So fewer people are crossing. There could have been other trends that influence crossings, but border security is better, and the word is out that refugees are going to have a hard time. So let's help.